a great video. You
sad ending.
You got a pair of shoes just like that guy in the video.
Beginning. These are the ones that walk down.
How come the guitar doesn't disappear at the end with you?
I think it's such a sad ending.
It is. You know, the guy sitting there alone on the subway platform and just disappeared.
Yeah.
I bet he was really shocked.
I bet the guitar was more shocked.
Actually, that one done again by Rob Fresco, right? Who did the Tell No Lies.
Yeah. That actually shows a lot of things about what the band is going through right now. People
disappearing on yourselves.
No, just
I looked and there I was, gone.
No, a lot of personal things, you know. That's why it's really meaningful to us, or me personally, because a lot of things that...
Me too.
Is it? Well, his girlfriend was in.
Yeah, and my sister.
Right. And, well, the thing with Sandy and I, and the way things are with the band, we have a new brass players in there, too. Yeah, Bob Fresco did that one, even though it doesn't look like Tell No Lies. It's not as silly. Cheapest video I've ever done, and it's my favorite. It's like really cheap, like, you know.
Isn't that great when you can spend little money and get something that you really like?
We just took a handheld camera down the subways, mostly Young and Bloor, you know, down in Toronto here and all over the place. Yeah, my favorite, I think.
Special thanks to the TTC.
Yeah, you said that you had, you know, when you go shoot in the subway, you have to get a special permit. And you were saying that you had a security guard that was with you.
It was like they'd have different guys following us just to make sure nothing goes wrong.
If it started getting too crowded, they said they'd kick us out. So we have to keep telling people to...
But how did you not attract the crowd? In all these shots, it doesn't look like there's a crowd.
They're always right here, like where the camera is. Like we always sort of pushed them back and said, stand there. And some of those people that you saw at the end were just picked from the audience, or the audience, the crowd, because
subway audience, ladies and gentlemen. But it was a lot of fun to do because I know that sometimes when you get into public situations like that, trying to do that sort of thing, that it can get really hairy because it can get out of control so
embarrassing,
easily.
Really. Yeah. Because we picked rush hours to do it because we wanted the people, especially the scenes where all the people are coming out in fast motion. They thought we were nuts.
Remember, we had to stand there. We couldn't move because they did these shots, people whipping by, so we had to stand there. People would walk by and go...
For 2 minutes, like stand perfectly still while they walked by.
If this guy looks like he's nuts.
Yeah.
We'll get into a lot more, but why don't we get into some more videos now?
Yeah.
Why don't you guys take over here and throw to a couple of things?
Okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Rob. You're beautiful at this.
No, you were better. Okay. We got the Pointer Sisters with Neutron Dance coming up. That's from the movie Beverly Hills Cop, right?
Yeah. Did you guys see Beverly Hills Cop yet?
No, not yet.
The funny movie of 1985.
I heard it's really good.
Yeah, great.
But first, we have Tina Marie with Lover Girl and Much Music. And to win tickets to the Bryan Adams tour dates, you can listen to Chaume FM in Montreal, also CHNO in Sudbury, CKPR AM in Thunder Bay, K97 in Edmonton, or CJ97 in Calgary. Welcome back, Rob and Gord from The Spoons, as we talk about what's going on in your lives these days. And one of the things that you did recently, I guess, was a Ron Mann film. This is the guy that did Poetry in Motion and... what was the other one he did? Imagine the Sound, right? Which he won awards for. And his latest effort was called Listen to the City, which you did the soundtrack for.
Right. That was really our replacement for Spoon's album for the fall. It does have Romantic Traffic and Tell No Lies on it, because I did use it in the movie really quietly as music in a restaurant scene.
Kind of like, did you see Romancing the Stone?
Yeah.
The Eddie Grant song was used when they opened the door.
Oh, really?
Heard in the
same kind of thing. Really quietly, you know, in the background.
Great excuse to put them on the album, too.
Well, soundtrack albums don't really sell that well, no matter what it is.
Like Footloose and...
Right. So how did you like doing a soundtrack and also getting involved in the movie the way you did?
It's great. He helped out, I should mention, before he starts crying. Listen, no, it's very different than writing songs, because it's not verse, chorus, chorus. It's composed to the visuals. I had a little video screen, and I'd be there composing with the keyboard, and a guy would open the door, or a car would come around the corner, and then you make the changes, rather than depending on bars or anything like that.
That's great.
Yeah.
Way to go about doing it. We're going to show Sundown. Why don't we get you to set up what everybody will see in Sundown here?
It's really... One of the songs Sandy performs in the movie, she performs as a musician in the film, and it shows all kinds of clips from throughout the movie. And once in a while you see her with a guitar or a keyboard. So it's really sort of a compilation or a potpourri of all scenes from the movie. But the song Sundown was a song we intended the Spoons to do originally.
It was old, remember how...
An old song, yeah.
2 years old.
But the director of the movie loved it so much we used it for the film. I really like it. It's very moody. It's a sort of a morbid jig. It's sort of
weird.
6-8 times, sort of weird.
All right, well, let's check it out. This is Sundown Spoons from Listen to the City on Much Music.
A morbid jig.
That was scary.
Go.
That was us, I guess. What's next, Rob?
Well, we got the Honey Drippers' new single coming up, new video. But first, we got Jeannie Becker with the latest in rock news.
The lever, Rob. Oh, this one. That's it. There we go. Honey Drippers in Good Rockin' at Midnight. Jimmy Page's birthday on January the 9th. 40 years old. Happy birthday to Jimmy Page, which is why we played Honey Drippers. Somebody else's birthday today. No,
I can.
without him.
I think it's like Richard Nixon.
Richard
Yeah.
Nixon's birthday. I don't know how old he is, but 72. 72. There you
Is that a
are.
joke?
72.
72 years old today. The man is in incredible shape for his age, I think. Why don't we play a video? What could we play to...
Richard Nixon did a video of.
A video.
How long ago?
No, that was just audio recordings. I don't think he did a video for that.
No.
That was his video.
He's in Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
Yeah.
Two tribes.
Are they ready for it? Or?
Here, let's go ahead. How's it going, bud?
All right. Oh, yeah.
Talk to you later, okay?
Now, we're taking a real chance here, folks. We're letting these guys operate the equipment. So we'll just say that we got Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Two Tribes coming up. The rest is up to you.
Okay. You listening, Mac? Roll 8, okay? You got it?
I want to thank you guys for... And blowing again. Thank you guys for coming in. Best of luck with everything in the future, the upcoming
Thanks,
tour.
JD.
When's the next album?
March, April, something like that.
May, June?
July, August.
July, August, somewhere around. So around May, somewhere around there?
Early summer.
Good stuff. You getting Nile Rodgers to do the next one? Or are you getting to do the next one?
Next time, we'll talk about that.
Top secret. Okay, listen, Mike Williams is coming up next, so let's go out. Foreigner, I want to know what